here we are at the first junior varsity Overwatch game at St. Dominic High School. It's going to be Dominic against CBC, starting with capture on Lijiang Tower.
Ready for battle. Round one, capture the objective.
So, aim of the game, for at least this game mode, is capture the point, and it looks like CBC will be getting first capture. Forcing Dominic to push back across the bridge. Flower from Lifeweaver raised Reinhardt to the sky, ruining his ultimate. That would have done a lot of damage. Here we are watching one of the CBC players. Ultimate from CBC's Lifeweaver. Kind of just a big old flower that heals everyone. And Dominic is forced to retreat. Farah, Dominic is hoping to get behind. Take out some CBC players. Maybe Dominic can get a hold of the point. And it looks like CBC will be taking the first round.
Score 0-1. Ready for battle.
Let's go ahead and take a look at team for St. Dominic. We have Junker Queen as our tank. Oh, they did not update. Soldier 76, Farah, Ana, and Moira. And CBC is going for Reaper, Reinhardt, Lucio, Ana, and Soldier 76. Same objective as last time, capture the point. First to 2 points wins. And CBC is going to capture, looks like CBC is going to capture and start the timer. can see this Reinhardt is just absolutely plowing through Dominic's players. I mean, he's kind of hard to beat. He's got a big old hammer that he just kind of swings around willy-nilly. And, you know, even worse, he's got a big old shield, which kind of negates all the damage. Dominic's on point now, contesting. Reinhardt uses his ultimate. He knocks off Lucio. Diva's using her ultimate. Didn't get any kills though, unfortunately. And CBC is holding the point strong. So going over what just happened, Reinhardt, big guy here with the hammer. He used his ultimate, which he slams his hammer on the ground, and it knocks people down, stuns them. And their support, Ana here, used her ult, which greatly increases the damage from Reinhardt. Now we have everyone using their ultimates, and it looks like Dominic might take the point. Dominic changed from Junker Queen to Orisa, and I think because of that they're able to take over the point.
Your end is within my reach.
And here comes Reaper with his ultimate. Spins around with the shotguns, killing everything in his path. And CBC is going to take the point back over to win the round. And that's the end of the first game.
Play of the game.
And of course, CBC's Reaper with play of the game teleports in, uses ult, and you can see just how it shredded through 3 of Dominic's players immediately, and let him pick off their tank. So that's the end of the first map. It's not show. There it is. So we have CBC. Next up is King's Row, which is a capture and move called a hybrid map. Basically, you capture an area. Once you capture that area, you push a payload, and you have to stop the other team from pushing the payload. Taking a look at the teams that we had in that first game, Orisa, she's really hard to kill. That's just, you know, she's really hard to kill. She's got a Gatling gun, spear that can knock you back. Then we have Junkrat. He has a grenade gun. He's kind of a grenadier. Shoots 5 grenades. Kind of just causes a lot of damage. Farah, flying with a rocket launcher. Then we have Ana. She has a sniper rifle that will both heal and damage. And Moira, who is the other support, also heals and damages. And then on CBC, they had Reinhardt as their tank, big ol' hammer, big ol' shield. We have Reaper, 2 shotguns, likes to teleport. Lucio as one of their healers. He's a passive healer, which means that he just kind of heals by being around other players. Ana, again, we saw Ana earlier. Ana's ultimate is she greatly increases the damage of her team players when she uses her ultimate. And Zanny Druid as Soldier 76. Now we are just waiting for the next game to start, the next match to start. Looks like we were just waiting on CBC to be ready. Take a look at all the maps that we're going to be playing today. We have King's Row up next. Then we have Dorado. After that, Esperanza and Nepal. It is first to three maps. So CBC has taken the first map, and if they take the next two maps, they win the game. Alright, looks like we're going into our second map, King's Row. So we're going to go pick our heroes. They have 20 seconds to pick their heroes. And then whoever is attacking or defending first will have a little bit of time to get to the point. First point to capture is right in here, right outside the attacker spawn. And then they push all the way through the map. So let's go and see what players we're picking.
Ready for battle.
So it looks like Dominic is going to be defending first. Lambo is going to be going Junkrat.
Greetings.
We have a Sigma. Sigma's a very interesting player. I play Sigma a lot. Looks like they also have a Life Weaver. And here we go. Dominic is running Pharah, Orisa, Kiriko, Junkrat, and Ana. So we've already talked about most of those players. But let's take a look at Sigma. Sigma has 2 rocks that he throws out there, and they return to him, so he's got a little bit of delay in his shots. Soldier 76. He is your most basic player. He's got a machine gun. He likes to run. Baptiste is one of our healers for CBC. He's a basic healer with a 3-round burst gun. And right here, this alleyway is one of the most important choke points of the map. Once your attackers get past here, it's very hard to push them back. So Dominic is doing the best that they can to keep them away. They have to keep them off the point for 3 minutes. If CBC manages to capture the point, then they get added time. Take a look at Sigma, you can see exactly how he works. He has 2 rocks that they only fly at a certain distance and they return to him. He has a shield that he can place down, and he also has a big ol' rock that he likes to throw at other players to knock them down, as you can see. Ana just used her ultimate on Pharah to give her that extra damage boost. We just saw Junkrat's ult called Riptire, where he sends out a spinning ball. And it likes to explode, and that killed, I believe, their 2 healers. CBC is going to regroup now. They're going to keep all their players. They're not going to switch characters around. Now, if I was Dominic at this point, I would have been healing. Wasn't looking like they were healing, but they also might have had their healer died. You can see CBC is now on point. Soldier 76 just used his ult, which gives him kind of, it locks on. I can't remember the name for it. Auto aim to the enemy players. Farrah's going to use her ult, but she was quickly killed by Soldier 76, and it looks like CBC is going to capture the point.
Objective lost.
So CBC just earned 1 point. You get 1 point for capturing the point, and I believe 3 for taking, or 2 for taking it all the way for a total of 3 points. And then once this round is over, Dominic will take their turn at attacking, and CBC will be on the defense. Dominic changed off of Arisa to... honestly can't remember his name. Ramatra. So Ramatra has 2 different kind of ways he can play. He has a staff that sends out bullets. These bullets can go on forever. They do have bullet drops, so the farther they go, the more they'll drop down. Oh, and it looks like they changed to Reinhardt. Pretty quick switch. Didn't stay on Ramatra for too long at all. And once CBC makes it to this gate, they will earn their 2nd point and earn more time. Alright, CBC made it to the checkpoint. Now they have 3 minutes and 38 seconds to get the rest of the way, which you can see on the top of the screen is not that much further. We have an ultimate from Sigma. He lifts everyone in a circle up in the air, slams them down on the ground. Does a whole lot of damage. You can see just took out Reaper, or Reinhardt, the tank for CBC. We just saw another Junkrat ult, which took out both CBC's Junkrat and CBC's Kiriko, so that's one of their healers and one of their damage. Alright, you can see CBC is making it to the end. This is where Dominic needs to hold. We just got 2 ultimates from Ana and Kiriko. Kiriko makes everyone attack faster. Ana has her ult, which makes everyone more powerful. Looks like Farrah killed herself. I don't exactly know how that happened, but she went for the ultimate, and now she's dead. Reinhardt with his ult knocked some of CBC's players down, but they got right back up. Junkrat ultimate from CBC took out both of Dominic's supports, one of their DPS. CBC with the team kill, and it looks like CBC is going to be making it to the end.
You're all good.
So, CBC gets 3 points. Now Dominic has their chance
Switching sides.
to attack.
Initiating match.
Let's take a look at what Dominic and CBC are going to be playing.
Ready for battle.
So for CBC, it looks roughly the same. Instead of they switched out the Junkrat for Reaper. And on Dominic's side, we have some new faces. We have Genji. He's a cyborg ninja that kind of just throws shurikens everywhere. We have Kiriko. We've seen Kiriko. Hanzo, he's got a bow and unlimited arrows. And I can tell you from experience, he's really annoying. We have Lifeweaver as one of the supports. He's Pretty basic, just kind of a basic support. He had that really big tree in the first match, or the first map. And for the tank, we have Doomfist. Doomfist jumps around, throws 4 bullets from his fist. He's like the Wolverine, if the Wolverine could shoot his claws. And we can see Doomfist just jump out of the point right there. So we can see how he works. Gets slept by Ana, jumping away. There goes Genji. Take a look at CBC Sigma, that's their tank. He's been doing good all the game, holding everyone back. Dominic has switched to Widowmaker in the hopes that they can pick off some of the players. Widowmaker's got a sniper, a really obnoxious sniper rifle, does a lot of damage. And she likes to just sit in the back. Pretty hard to kill.
How ungrateful.
We can see Widow is just trying to pick off anyone that she can, do any damage that she can so Dominic can get through the choke point. Looks like Widow lost the sniper v sniper against Ana. As we said earlier, she's a healer with a sniper rifle. If she hits her players, she heals them. If she hits the enemy, does damage. She's got a grenade that will both heal and damage. And she's got a sleep dart, which will knock out a player for a couple seconds. Plenty of ults going on here. We have Life Weaver's Tree of Life. We have Kiriko's, I don't know what it's called, but it speeds everyone up. And Dominic has gotten through the choke point and almost killed the entire team. They have a healer left, and, well, now it's just Reaper left. They're hoping they can kill him, capture the point. There it goes. So it looks like Dominic might capture this point.
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
Alright, so now Dominic has 3 minutes and 38 seconds to push it to that first checkpoint. CBC is going to do everything they can to stop him. If Dominic pushes it the entire way, then we go into overtime. And we can see Sigma's ultimate again. Picks everyone up, slams them to the ground. We have an ultimate from Pharah, which was able to kill their Ana. Immediately killed by Sigma. Now, as you can see in the top right hand, you can see the ultimate status of every player. We just got an ultimate from Soldier 76. He has that aimbot, which can really just, plow through everyone if you're not careful. We can see they still have 3 ultimates ready to go, and they're just waiting for everyone to get together so they can get a team kill. We can see Dominic's having to regroup. And you can see Reaper run away. But he was killed. CBC is still holding the point. Dominic needs to get control of that and start pushing. Only have about 2.5 minutes left. They're less than halfway to the point. We have another ultimate from Lifeweaver. And an ultimate from CBC's Ana. Junker Queen just used her ult. Pharah just used her ult. Lots of ultimates. And Dominic just took out both supports and CBC's tank. You can see Reaper is sitting up top along with Soldier 76, just trying to keep alive. Soldier 76 just died to Genji. And now Reaper's going to go around. Reaper still has his ultimate, so he's going to try and get around to Dominic's backside. And if they don't take care of him, then he's going to use his ultimate. He's going to be able to take out all of Dominic's players if he's not careful. Is he still trying to get around? He just killed their Pharah. Dominic within 20 meters of the point. And this is where CBC needs to make their stand for a minute and a half. Reaper's teleporting behind, and there's the ult from Reaper. Just took out 4 Dominic players. And that's why you have to be careful of that Reaper. There's Sigma, his Graviton Surge. Pick everyone up, throw them on the ground, do a bunch of damage. Or just got that ultimate. Baptiste has his ultimate. Baptiste's ultimate is he puts an amplification matrix up. Amplifies everyone's damage on his team. And we can see Reaper is sitting on the platform up there just trying to get any picks that he can. And CBC is pushing back the payload. Dominic with 40 seconds left to push it to the point. Two ultimates ready from Dominic. We have Kiriko's ultimate and Genji's ultimate. Just got the ultimate from Baptiste, the amplification matrix, which will... Sigma's ult is going to lift only one person. That's going to be Junker Queen, our tank. Genji is going to use his ultimate and take out 2 CBC players, and it looks like Dominic might be able to push it to the checkpoint. They just need to get rid of the soldier who's contesting the point, push a little further, and Dominic has the checkpoint. Now Dominic has a minute and a half to push it to the final spot, and if they do, we'll go into overtime. Just means that whatever time each team had left, they'll have that time to capture the point again and push it as far as possible. Ultimate from Lifeweaver. The ultimate from Soldier 76. We just see he took out Kiriko, Pharah, Lifeweaver, and Genji. All that's left is Junker Queen. Let me tell you, she's not gonna last much longer. She tried to use her ult, but she was taken out before her ult could process, so she lost that ult. Dominic has 50 seconds left to push it to the final point, or they're gonna lose this map. We have a new healer, Alari here. She's got the laser gun. That's not Alari, that's Reaper. And you can see she's about to use her ult. She sends out the sun. Ooh, and it looks like it was wasted. Lifeweaver was able to get out of the way. You can see Dominic's going around the back to try and get the point. And Dominic's pushing back, not the best choice. They have 10 seconds left. They need to get on point and hold the point. Another Reaper for another ultimate from Reaper, and that's going to take out almost all of Dominic. And CBC is going to win this map. You can see Soldier 76 from CBC with play of the game. His aimbot is really killer. You can see just how he, kind of plows through all of Dominic's players except Junker Queen. She's able to hold on for a little longer. Then as soon as she hits that ultimate, All right. So now that CBC has won the first 2 maps, last map is Dorado. Dorado is a full push map. So in like King's Row, where you had to capture a point and then push, Dorado, you push the entire way. So right out of the gate, depending on who is attack and defense, they will immediately start pushing. here we are on Dorado. Looks like CBC is going to be pushing first. So there's the point right there that CBC is going to be pushing. Dominic with Junkrat. We've seen Junkrat. We've seen Kiriko. We've seen Junkrat. We've seen Lifeweaver. We have a new face with a big old beard. That man right there is Torbjorn. Short little guy with a nail gun. A very powerful nail gun, as well as an auto turret that, if not taken care of, can deal a lot of damage. CBC, they have taken on Doomfist, but other than that, they have stayed mostly the same. There we can see Torbjorn's turret, and he's trying to get it up on top.
Attackers incoming.
Doomfist takes out... Sorry, Moira is going to take out Torbjorn. His turret was already destroyed. We can see Doomfist is in the back, trying to farm out Dominic's healers. So instead of Reinhardt, where he pushes at the front with his team with his shield, Doomfist is more of a loner, where he will jump behind enemy lines and try and take out their healers. Because once you take out their healers, it's honestly kind of hard to keep going. We can see Junker Queen is off by herself. She just got pulled away by Lifeweaver to join the rest of the team. There we can see Torbjorn's turret. There's Doomfist going to destroy the turret. He destroys the turret. And Junkrat takes care of Torbjorn. CBC just reached the first point. There's 3 checkpoints on this map. Same thing as the other games. Furthest push wins. Soldier 76 just went around Torbjorn. Torbjorn was off by himself. He just got beamed by Soldier. See Dominic trying to mount a defense. There's Doomfist ult right there. Dives into the sky. Jumps right on back down. We have an ultimate from Junkrat incoming. He's looking for someone to try and kill. He's going to take out Soldier 76. Ultimate from CBC's Junkrat. Here we have an ultimate from Torbjorn. He throws lava out everywhere. Does not look like he got all of it out before he was killed. And that lava just took out Doomfist. And Junker Queen just took out Moira, one of CBC's healers. If there was ever a point to start their defense, it's going to be right here. Here we have Hanzo with the bow, just took out Moira. Junker Queen just used her ultimate, which gives a debuff to all the enemy players that she hits. See Doomfist dive in, then immediately dive out. He gets killed. Soldier 76 is sitting up top with his ultimate. He's looking for a point. But Hanzo is hot on his tail. Soldier's trying to get behind so you can use his auto aim, or his aimbot, sorry, his aimbot ultimate. Doomfist is doing everything he can to try and take out Dominic's healers. Looks like he kills Hanzo. And then Lifeweaver.
We have no excuses now.
Another ultimate from Doomfist. You can see Doomfist really just loves to run off by himself, pick off a couple players, and then jump back with his team. That's what he was designed to do. Dominic needs to mount a good defense here. CBC is pushing close to the final checkpoint. Here's that ultimate from Soldier 76. He just killed 3 of Dominic's players. Make that 4, and make that 5. That is a team kill. CBC is going to take 3 points going into the second round.
0-3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
Let's take a look at what we're all playing. Looks like it's pretty much the same for CBC. Dominic changed it up a little bit with Sigma. We saw Sigma earlier with his 2 rocks that just kind of throws out, brings him back. We've got about 20 seconds before a round starts. Looks like CBC has just changed one of their supports to Mercy. Mercy is truly only a healer. She has a pistol if she gets separated, but it's not very good. She can either heal one player or give that player a damage boost. She can also resurrect dead players on her team, and in the heat of battle, that can really change it up. Looks like CBC also has Sojourn. That's what that red ball was. It traps players and damages them. She's like Soldier in where she has a machine gun. But instead of Soldier's rockets, Sojourn charges a railgun. And when that railgun gets charged, she can shoot out a real powerful beam. Doomfist trying to do all the damage he can, but he's going to be killed by Hanzo. We can see up top, CBC has moved to Hanzo. He's going to try and get behind and get a pick. Meanwhile, Dominic's Hanzo is going to take out CBC's Sojourn. CBC has switched off of Mercy, now they're going Moira. We've seen Moira from earlier. Doomfist is going to use his ultimate here. He's going to try and get as many players as he can from Dominic. Sigma's concussed. Very low on health. And Sigma's going to fall. there's Doomfist. He's gonna fall to Hanzo. Hanzo's doing a lot of damage here. And Dominic's gonna try and push to the point. CBC's gonna try and get to him right before that happens, so they don't get that extra time. We have an ultimate from Hanzo here. Sends out his 2 hunting dragons. And looks like that's only gonna find Ana. Dominic makes the point. And it looks like CBC's gonna hold him here. Doomfist is going to take Ana out again. Looks like Ana cannot catch a break. Dominic's trying to push forward. Doomfist hopping behind, hopefully trying to get one of the healers. He kills both of Dominic's damage players. Looks like CBC is really holding a stand here, taking out 4 of Dominic's players. And Soldier's following up with the last one.
Feeding.
Ultimate from Sigma here. Doesn't look like it did too much damage. Doomfist is gonna fall. Here we see Soldier 76 with his ultimate that just ran out. You can see just how much damage it does.
Pain is inevitable.
Dominic's got about 1 minute to push the other half. Looks like Dominic's has switched tanks to D.Va. D.Va has unlimited bullets in her gun. She does not have to reload. The consequence for that is they don't do a whole lot of damage. They're more just annoying. See, Soldier 76 is on point. Just killed Hanzo and then fell to CBC Soldier. Dominic switched back to Farah. They have 4 players pushing the point. Down to only 2 now. The more people you have on this point, the faster it will push. So you want to keep as many players on point as you can. And this is going to be the final hold. If CBC can clear all of Dominic's players, the game ends right here. Ultimate from Lifeweaver. Just trying to keep everyone alive. Dominic's tank is down, and so is one of their DPS. Only character on point is Lifeweaver. Lifeweaver's just trying to stay alive. Soldier 76 just took his place. And that is the end of the game. Doomfist with play of the game. Doomfist was dominating this entire game in the last 2 maps, really. So there we have it. Final score, CBC 3, Dominic 0. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time.